Zach met a girl through an online dating app. She said she was 17 years old and lived about 20 minutes away. The two decided to meet up and had consensual sex. Zach was the typical 19-year-old studying computer science at community college until he found that the girl lied about her age and was really 14. Through the girl admitted to lying about her age, and even her parents agreed the encounter was completely consensual and that Zach didn't do anything wrong, Zach found himself convicted of fourth-degree criminal sexual conduct charges. He'll now have to be on the sex offender registry for the next 25 years. He just finished serving 90 days in jail. Now he's on probation for the next 5 years, and he lost all of his work towards his computer science degree. Part of his sentence is that he can't use a computer or a smartphone or live in a house with internet access. He can't even talk to anyone under the age of 17. This have effectively ruined Zach's life. And it's clear to anyone who hears his story that he is not a sexual predator who needs to be on a sex offender list for the next 25 years. He's a teenager who met another teenager, like so many others do online. In court, the girl's parents didn't just ask the judge to show Zach leniency. They called for the case against him to be dropped altogether. Zach pled guilty, but only because he was told he would be a candidate for a homeless youth trainee act status. The HYTA allows first-time offenders older than 17 but not yet 21 to avoid harsh penalties like the state mandatory 25-year listing on a sex offender registry. But the judge refused to listen to Zach or his parents of the girl, or the parents of the girl, or Zach's parents, or Zach. The judge didn't listen to anyone. Now Zach must live with the scarlet letter. He has to walk down the street and think, am I too close to a school? Is there a child who's close to me? It's not right. And it's not what the law was intended to do. As parents, all we want for our children is to be able to pursue their dreams and ambitions in life. At this moment, from Zach's experience, he would never be able to live a normal life. His life has been taken because he met a girl that was a teenager, just like him, that was younger, that lied to him about her age and had consensual sexual relations, and no one cared. No one cared that this girl was on an online dating app that I'm sure had a guideline for 18 years of age. No one cared that this girl admitted to lying about her age. No one in the courts cared that the parents of this girl even came to speak to address what their daughter did. So this young man, Zach, don't be held accountable for something their daughter did. The courts and no one cared about his parents and what they had to say. No one cared about Zach's future. No one cared that these were two kids, peers, doing what kids do. And now, the only person that have to walk around with the shame is Zach. And the only people that's impacted is everybody that's immediately attached to Zach. That's his parents, whomever he lived with, not to mention when he do, find a woman, if he find a woman, if he get married, if Zach ever have children, and Lord forbid if he have children and his children is female, Zach's entire life just changed. Not because he out here preying on young girls, not because he out here being devious and a deviant to figure out how to take something from somebody who, didn't allow it to happen. Zach was being a kid, doing what kids do with another kid. And from that decision, his life will never be the same. I do want to appreciate the 14-year-old that actually lied about her age. Like she lied. She did that. She owned up to it. She tried to save Zach because it was the right thing to do. Yet it still didn't work for some reason. I applaud the parents of this young lady for actually addressing what their daughter did to try to prevent Zach from, going through a life of shame because of a decision and choice that their daughter made. It's sad. No one should have to endure what Zach went through for a child to have consensual sexual contact with another child. Like there is no explanation as to why a court system should pick up a case to pursue when it's two kids learning about life and there was some deception, misleading, and nobody did nothing that when nobody did anything that like nobody made anyone do anything. Nobody made this girl lie about her age. Nobody made her go and have consensual sex. It was a mutual deal. There is no way that situations like these should be ultimately destroying other children's lives. And here is another reason that I call for the sex offender registry to be transformed or completely abolished. The sex offender registry does way more harm than good. It don't only destroy individuals, it destroys the individuals' families, and it also destroys the families of the person that's pulled into the registry before they are even born. Parents, even though it didn't work in this case and yet Zach was still charged, please take the lead and follow these parents, that, instead of allowing embarrassment to assist the courts by demonizing somebody that your child snuck away with, Stand up like these parents did. Address your child. Take care of whatever you need to take care of with your child in home. But yet, if you can, don't allow your child's mishaps, mistakes, or lies to be the reason or the cause of someone else's life being snatched away from them. All his college credits is gone. He can't even go back to school right now. And for what? This will forever be on his record, even if he get it cleared. Younger people, men, women, whatever, please stop lying about y'all age. Please stop getting in these dating apps, meeting people, doing things, knowing that it's a possibility that you can ruin someone's life.